exposing the murderous tendencies of the Fulani Janjaweed. But here we must do so. But first of all, let us pray. And I will pray in the language of heaven, the oldest language on the face of this very earth. Eze onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, eze ndị nsọ, onye anyị na-aja mma wee na-eto wee na-agọzi aha nsọ ya mgbe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya nwee ike niile, onye sitere n'okwu ọnụ ya sọsọ wee kee ihe niile bụ ihe kere eke n'ụbọchị nke taa, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ usu niile nke ndị agha, Chineke nna nke ụmụ ogbenye, Chineke nna nke ndị Biafra, Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye anyị na-aja mma, onye ndị mmụọ ozi na-efe, onye mmụọ na-erubere isi, onye mmadụ dabere n'ahụ ya, onye ọ bụ naanị ya ka ndị okenye na-atụ mkpọ ọlaedo na mmasị na ọ dị nsọ. Ndị Igbo tụrụ gị ebighị ebi n'ihi na ịbụghị mmadụ, ịbụghị mmụọ, ịbụ Chineke nna. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka anyị na-akpọ, ka anyị enweghị iche ọzọ ewezụga gị. Anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọ bụ aha gị ka anyị ji aba mba were n'anya isi. Ihe niile nke anyị bụ n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ site na amara gị, onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna. O nweghị onye ọzọ ewezụga gị Chineke. Anyị wee na-ekele gị, na-asị gị biko bịa ọsọ ọsọ na ndị ụra abatawa ụmụ gị n'ime, ndị ekworo karịrị akarị n'ime anyị. Nna nke ebere dị ngọzi, were amara gị na ebere gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị gị. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị ka iwe mee ngwa ngwa n'ihe na Fulani abatawo anyị ime, ma ọsọ ọsọ gị onwe gị bụ eze ebube dị ngọzi ka iwe zọpụta ndị gị. Ndị niile kuniri si na ha bụ ndị iro Biafra, ndị niile ka ha rabụ ndị kuniri wee na-agba anyị mgba, ka ha rabụ ndị pụtara anụ nna nke ebere dị ngọzi si na Biafra agaghị adị, ndị dị etu agaghị adị. Onye nwe m, ihe ga-abụ nke ha. Ọgbọ aghara ga-anọ n'etiti ụtụtụ ehihie abalị, mkpụrụ obi ha agaghị enwe ezumike. Ị ga-achụghachi ha azụ n'ihere nke onwe ha. Ha niile bụ ndị kuniri wee na-akpagbu Biafra. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna, ị ga-ala ha niile n'iyi, n'ihi na okwu ibu ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ma leta anyị onwe anyị nna nke ebere dị ngọzi, anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụ gị ndị na-anya isi n'aha nsọ gị, bụ ndị na-emere ọgọ. Onye nwe m, bụ ndị na-achị iru gị mgbe niile, bụ ndị sitere n'aha ha na-abụ ụmụ ha wee na-enye aha nsọ gị otuto. Anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị nwe ezi ịhụnanya ebe nzọpụta gị nakwa. Emere mgbe onye na-asị na nke dị nsọ na anyị ga-ebuli aha nsọ gị elu. Chineke nke igwe, anyị ga-aja gị mma. Onye kere eluigwe n'ụwa, anyị ga-akpụ isi ala nye gị. Anyị bụ ụmụ ogbenye. Onye nwe m, o nweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị bụ n'iru gị, n'ihi na ọ bụ anọkpa ahụ ka anyị bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, kama na okwu nsọ gị na-anọgide ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Ihere pụrụ ime mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi, kama ị gaghị ekwe ka ihere wee mee okwu nsọ nke gị, n'ihi na ọ bụ okwu ka iji wee kee eluigwe maka elu ụwa. Okwu nke i kwuru, nkwa nke i kwuru anyị, okwu ọgba ndụ nke i kwuru n'isi anyị, eze ebube dị ngọzi, ga-abịarịrị na mmezu, na Biafra ga-abịarịrị na nke ebere. Ị ga-emere anyị amara gị, n'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye enyemaka, naanị gị bụ onye nzọpụta. Ọ bụ naanị gị ka a na-etu Elohim Adonai El Shaddai, onye dị nsọ ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Nara ekele, otuto, nsọpụrụ, ịja mma site n'ebighị ma ruo n'ebighị ebi ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise.
Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of us, depending on your time zone. Please, as I welcome you to this program, please may you welcome others. It's very important. As I welcome you, please welcome others. It's very important. You know, we are live at our various platforms on Facebook. Please, anywhere you are watching us from, please endeavor to hit your like button, share the program, like the program, and show some love. It's very important. We're also live at our YouTube. Like I always said, our YouTube is fantastic. We are having numbers of people in YouTube, and a lot of people are watching us from YouTube. This is the fact. The YouTube is Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please, if you have not followed us on YouTube, please endeavor and follow me on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. As you do that, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bụrụ kpe ekene wee na-agọzili ngo. Please go on YouTube and follow me on YouTube and share the program. I welcome you, and I said, those that are watching me, they are hardcore. They are hardcore. And it will be also nice when you're watching me. If you want me to recognize, please endeavor to put up your name. Then I will recognize you, because your name is very important. But we are going. The enemy think they want to shut us down. But we are going. We are increasing. We are going. Our message is sinking. Our message is getting to them. Our message is getting to them. So, before we go to our main topic, I want to bring an update. About an hour ago, we have update from our own wise counsel. Our own wise counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, telling us the updates. The update. Yeah. Telling us this is the update from Barrister Aloy Ejimako today, after visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the update. And he said, I have assisted today's meeting with hashtag MNK in the company of Prince Emma Kanu and Barrister Nnemeka. The main of our discussion centered on persisting failure of Supreme Court to clarify its judgment and transmit the case file to the High Court. We shall take strong action. This is the update today from our wise counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, in company of Prince Meme, junior brother to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also in company of Barrister Nnemeka. This is the update. And they centered on the issue of Supreme Court refusing to release their own CTC. Their own CTC. Ọdụlụ na-egwu. To then mark is 34 days after the judgment of the Gangalu judgment from Supreme Court of Nigeria, 15th December 2023. To then mark it 34 days of giving that judgment. They don't want to release the CTC of the judgment. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I will destroy the zoo with Eziokwu Chineke. Our leader is destroying the zoo. How can Supreme Court pass its own judgment and refuse to release CTC of the judgment? Is there something that is going on that we don't understand? And as you know, yesterday, our White Council issued a press release concerning this CTC. Supreme Court refused to release CTC. And it was the same Supreme Court that asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go back to the lower court, Federal High Court, Abuja. It was the same Supreme Court of Nigeria that asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go back to Federal High Court, Abuja. And still yet, the state Supreme Court refused to release the CTC copy. And they know quite well that without that CTC copy, no trial of our leader will continue. Without that CTC copy, our lawyers can't do anything. So, Ayana Ajowa, onwere na-eme there ayamara, because as you all know, San Abakoba classify Supreme Court of Nigeria as a mafia court. San Abakoba, he said it. That's how he identified Supreme Court of Nigeria. He said it's mafia. He said it's mafia. That what they are doing there is mafia. So we are putting it to the international community. Whether you like it or not, we must always pass message to you guys. And as a matter of fact, like me personally, I don't have hope on international community. No, I don't have hope on them. Because if they can keep moods up to now about extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that tells you all you need to know. All they are doing is game of interest. Game of interest. A British citizen was kidnapped in Kenya, also rendition in Nigeria, without no due process. And still yet, international community keep moods. And even when UN stand up to take the action, UK government quench everything down. Game of interest. Game of interest. So that is the reason why when I put one or two together since then, I will tell you I don't have confidence in international community. But that does not withstand. That will not withstand. We will keep on passing message to them. I acknowledge the war for. I acknowledge the war for. We will keep on passing message to them. We will keep on sending Twitter to them. We will keep on informing them the calamity done on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the injustice done on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will keep on informing them. This is the fact. But the fact is that we will not rely on international community. But I ejiri war for me not for ije da Jawan. Or for ije da Jawan. Remember before the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember, before the extraordinary rendition of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remember what our leader said. How many of you remember what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said about international community? I'm asking. How many of us remembered what our leader, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said about international community? Excuse me. How many of us remember okay? Excuse me. No. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. How many of us remembered what our leader said about international community? Most especially UK government. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say about UK government? Our leader said that the UK government has given us two options for our freedom. And that two option is devil's alternative. That the international community have given us two alternatives, and the two alternative is devil's alternative. One, either we submit to ourselves to Sokoto Caliphate, or we perish in our land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say it. That they have given us two alternatives, and out of the two alternatives, they are devil's alternative. Devil's alternative. That's what our leader said. Either we submit to caliphate, or we perish in our land. And he said that we will stand up and fight for our freedom. So that is why I don't have hope in any international community. 3 years now, what are they doing? What did the American government do? The answer is nothing. All they are doing is sucking our oil. All they are doing is exporting our resources. All they are doing is supporting the evil government in order to have access to the resources, what they want. There's no place in the world that what is going on in Nigeria can take place. There's no place in the world. There's no place in the world, even in Nigeria, will take place. But guess what? Because nobody is in Nigeria. Nobody is in Nigeria. So we must also raise the awareness. But that does not show that we trust them, or we are believing on them, because they have failed Biafrans. They have failed Biafra in 1967 to 1970. They have also failed Biafra in this our generation. But you see, this our generation, we will fight to finish. Believe me. In fact, every single blood in me, I believe, we will fight to finish. If we did not restore this Biafra in our own lifetime, our children will continue where we stop. Our children will continue where we stop. They cannot hold people down forever. They can't. You can't hold a person down forever. There will be a time he will rise. You know, Oji want to win aka akara wi ilo owotuo. So our topic today: why must Supreme Court pass a judgment, and they know that judgment is kangaroo judgment? You pass a judgment, you ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go to Federal High Court to continue his trial. Still yet, after 34 days, you refuse to release the CTC. After 34 days, you refuse to release the CTC. What is going on? Because you guys know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer. Excuse me. You guys know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer. But I have an information for you guys. I have a message to you guys. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. It's a call that I have to pick. So I have a message to you guys. I have a message. The more you keep on holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more Nigeria keep on going down. The more you keep on holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more Nigeria keep on destroying, going down. This is the fact. The more you keep on holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more Nigeria keep on going down on daily basis. The only option you have is to call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the land table. The only option you have, call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the land table for discussion. Britain can use you for all they care. We don't care. Britain can use you guys, this cabal that are controlling Nigeria. We don't care. But all I know that nothing lasts forever. If you want to say that won't even last forever. There will be a time all those powers, all those hands that are holding us, we shall start winkling, shall start cutting off. It doesn't matter how powerful they are. But guess what? There was a time of during the time of Greece Empire. Did it last forever? The answer is no. How about Roman Empire? Or last forever? The answer is no. How about Ottoman Empire? Or last forever? Empire upon empire have come and gone. Today, in our lifetime, there's not like empire anymore. So what I'm saying, when it lasts forever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you guys look at it. Biafra must stand. Biafra must be restored. Take it or leave it. Biafra must be restored. Yeah, thank you. Biafra must be restored. Biafra must be restored. You pass a judgment, a kangaroo judgment against even your constitution, against even your laws in your land. You pass a judgment against it, and still yet you refuse to release the CTC copy. Still yet you refuse to release the CTC copy for the trial to continue. Just all you people want is just to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there. But we say no to you guys. Just like what our lawyer said, the Vice Counsel Basaleh Ejimako, he said that they will take a serious action about it. Let me bring it up. He said they will take a serious action about it. This is what Basaleh Ejimako said. He said, we shall take strong actions. Where on earth Supreme Court passed its judgments and refused to release the CTC? So are you afraid of the judgment you pass? Are you afraid of the judgment you pass? Egwanatun. Because the judgment will pass there with nonsense. When the judges there acknowledge that extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is unlawful, also acknowledge invading his house is unlawful, also acknowledge revoking his bail is unlawful, but you still went ahead and said that he should go and face trial in the Federal High Court. That if you want to discuss the legality surrounded about his adoption, he would have applied civil proceeding. That's what you said. You used that technicality to send Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the lower court. Still yet, we accepted. We are in the door of Federal High Court, Abuja, asking, where is your copy? Give us the copy of your judgment. Sign it and give us. And you refuse to release it to our lawyers, our team of lawyers. And now do the back and can name. Kedebi Igbo no. Ana maju. Kedebi Igbo no. Will this be done to the Yoruba race? The answer is no. Will this injustice be done to any Hausa Fulani? The answer is no. Kedebi Igbo no. Igbos should be ashamed of themselves. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is not an individual case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is a case for delays. Not only Igbos, but first of all, Igbos have to be in the front step. Kedebe Igbo no, kedebe Igbo no. Or even na social media na-emela anyị mkpọtụ na constitute nuisance. And edido ụmụnne unu na-egbu na-etipịa. And edido ụmụnne na-atọrọ on daily basis. During the time of people's general, Ikemba Nnewi, such thing will not happen. Such thing will not happen. Iwe jama nwoke, iwe jama odogwu. During the time of Ikemba Nnewi, such thing will not happen. All those Igbo politicians, billionaires, or ndị akpa amụ mmiri ka abụwa. Akpa amụ mmiri ihe abụ. Ọkamma n'ụlọ. Ndị ọkamma n'ụlọ ka abụwa. Ndị wolu nwanne lee nwanne. Ndị na-aba n'ọfịa kụọ kpọpụta n'ilo na-asị onye na-akụ. All those Igbo elites, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. The governors, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. The politicians, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. You think what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is centered on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No. It's centered on Igbo lays, if you don't know. It's centered on Igbo lays. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the land, fighting them in their own court, defeating them in their own court. Still yet, they are going outside the constitution. They are going outside the law to still hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you guys are keeping quiet. Iwanyanwu ifele megbuogu. Iwanyanwu should be ashamed of himself. Ifele megbuogu. Ifele gị na-ememo. Iwa akpa amụ mmiri. Ibụrụ onye Igbo. Igbo adịghị ọgụ na-alụ. Ọbara Igbo adịghị ọgụ na-alụ. Ọbara Igbo adịghị ọgụ na-alụ. When I say that it is time we go back to our roots, some people will come here and start talking nonsense, start yabbing. We must go back to our roots. Going back to our root does not mean only religious way. Going back to our root is about who we are, about the culture, about the people. And it's not only in Igbo land, it's across West Africa. Even though Igbo, what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be happening. How would how would Supreme Court pass judgment after 34 days? They refused to release the CTC for the trial to continue. How? And those politicians are yabbing. The few ones that are fighting, the others are fighting against them. What? The few ones that are fighting, others that they are using others, their own brother, to fight them. We can see the outstanding of Chief Dan Ulasi. You can see it's outstanding. The man is fighting, taking it on the media, also in inner house. But they are using this bad element, this Igbo bad element, to fight him. But you know what? You know what? What we are fighting is for justice, and it must prevail, either you like it or not. When we are talking about going back to our roots, okay, look at the three Igbo chief Soludo the throne from their own community. That in all I look up. Is it not a taboo? Is it not a taboo? I don't care the chief or Ochilifan Yoruba, whatever. I don't care. Whatever title the traditional ruler are giving to a person, it's up to him. You know why he give to him. You know what that person or that may have done for her to give her that title. Will that make you to dethrone a whole tradition leader? A king community hold onto you as a governor. We go to that community to dethrone that king. It's a taboo. It's a taboo. It doesn't happen in Igbo land. It's a taboo. A community wakaka wechieze just because you're a governor. Just because you're a governor, you have the power. You went ahead and dethroned a community king, a community Igwe obodo gbakaka wechi. It's a taboo. And Igbo na agbagara Igbo adịrọ mma. I think I will treat this case on going back to our roots. Today I will make that program. Because only we and Igbo dị mma. So for ka anyị eti na ana. If a name, but all those traditionalists, all of them they are fake. Because when you ask them, how would a governor dethrone three traditional king? How? Why? It will be a topic for another day. When we will do going back to our root, the program, we talk about it. So we are talking about the CTC. Why won't Supreme Court release the classified copy? This thing copy. Why? Why won't they release the CTC? For our legal team to continue the trial. Since they say, okay, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should start the trial from Federal High Court. What? Are they afraid of what? Why are they afraid? As many that are watching my program, if you are on Twitter, make sure you go on Twitter and make your voice heard. Make sure you go on Twitter and make your voice heard to the world. It doesn't matter if they are listening or not, but make sure you go on Twitter and on X handle. Make sure you go on X handle and let your voice heard. Make sure this is the way you will contribute. In as much you have a smartphone, smartphone, you must be on Twitter, you must be on S handle. In as much you are an IPOB member, this is the source of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go on S handle. Let your word be heard. As for the Nigerian government, whether you guys like it or not, you guys will never detain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu forever. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. That's the same hands that Britain is using to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that hand shall wither. That hand shall wither. Confusion shall be among them. As confusion will be among them. Those cabals, those few ones that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through the help of Britain. Mmụọ Maazị Ezumezu na-ekwe wenye m aka ike nga m enu. Ana m agwa unu, ọgbaghara ya adịla unu, nsogbu ya adịla unu. Before unu amalụ ibe na-emenụ, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu has been released. Before unu amata mistake unu na-eme, before unu na-eme ya na-asị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu has been released, nsogbu ya adịla unu mbọsị eke, mbọsị onye, mbọsị abụ, mbọsị nkwọ. Ọ bụrụ ihe m na-ekwu ụbọchị start ama mbe na mmezu, ịma na ndị mbụ ndị egete agọbụ na-agụ ihe na-akpọkụ Chukwu okike abịa ama anya na-eme exist. Na ama m na mmụọ so m aga mkpọ ahụ na-aza m. Aka ji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, aka ya ada mba, aka ya ada ma mbọsị eke, mbọsị oye, mbọsị afọ, mbọsị nkwọ. Ifere ya bụ nke unu n'afọ ndị nụ na ndị ana. Ndị bụ ndị egede ya achụwa unu, ana ya achụwa unu, ana Igbo ya achụwa unu. Unu onye Igbo ọbụla so na ya, ana Igbo ya achụba ya. Iburu onye Hausa, iburu onye Fulani, iburu onye Yoruba, ana ndị buru ya achụwa unu. Ndị UK gọọmenti, iwe njinji ga na-eme na UK gọọmenti ya darịrị mba n'afọ ndị na ndị ana. Ise ana m asị ihe ọma ya emere anyị. Onye ọbụla na-achụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọ ya enwe ada, n'ihi na ọchụ nwa ọkụ nwe ada, nwa ọkụ nwe ọsọ na mkpakara ya ma ọzọ, mana ọzọ ya ana. Nigeria government, you must release the CTC copy. You must release it. When you release that CTC copy, it's a must. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is defeating you guys in your own court. In your own court of law, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is defeating you guys. On the defeat unu with eziokwu Chineke. He said it. That no first to okwu me and go you making destroy the zoo. Now and today it's happening before our eyes. It's happening before our eyes. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We make am 3 times. We know you are antecedent. You are the one that say you stand for democracy. During the time of Abacha, you went on an exile because you're fighting of woman rights and others. A lot of people were arrested and went to prison, but you escaped to UK, to America. You are the same person today. You are a president of the country, the same country you are fighting, the same country you say you don't believe that is one country. You allow this injustice to take place just because what brought you in is corrupt practice. What brought you in is the corrupt practice. And you allow those same foreigners to use you. You will also be used against yourself. if you allow this thing, tell Supreme Court to release the CTC of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's face the case. Why are you guys falling away from your court? You went as far as Kenya to kidnap a person, brought him, renditioned him to Nigeria, facing for a trial, and it is defeating you. High Court in Aba, I've told you guys to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Supreme Court, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. UN, I've asked you to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. African Union Court asks you, don't try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have to stop releasing. Still yet, you guys went ahead because you have the back of some all these corrupt Western world, American government, UK government, EU government. They are all corrupt. But if they are not corrupt, why would on earth would they allow a person that was kidnapped in Kenya and external rendition to Nigeria be facing trial? Why? Why are they still doing business with Nigeria? Why are they still doing business with Nigeria? That's why they are corrupt. Why can't they compare Nigeria or put Nigeria on sanction to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why? Why can't UN stand for what UN was meant for? Why? Why can't America, the police of the world, give Nigeria time to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why? Because they are corrupt, because all of them have personal interest in our resources. Oh yeah, in our resources, in our solid minerals. That's why they are corrupt. The government, they are all corrupt. But you know what? Biafrans, we are Biafrans. We are not afraid of anybody because we are the first people on this planet. Either you like it or not. It's up to you. It's up to you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Time has come that our leaders, the true leaders of Africa, will not be executing, will not be buying in any different way. No. The same way you guys execute Patrick Mulumba and other super leaders, use their own people to go against them. We know all the games. We know all the games France is playing. We know all the games. Not because of resources. But you know what? You cannot cause who Chukwu Okike Abiama bless. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Either you like it or not. It's a must. It must be released. Yeah, I think because this program, we don't have to waste so much time on this program. Now, there are another topic. I have three topics. The second topic is what happened in Ibadan, Western Nigeria, in Yoruba land. Let's bring up the video. For those of you that have not seen it, we have to bring up the video. We have to bring up the video for what happened at Ibadan. Let's play the video first, then we can start talking. Okay, I think we have to stop here. Okay, let's stop here. Let's talk about it a bit. There are some unverified reports on social media that this area being affected was dominated by Igbos. I'm not going to say on it because it's not verified. And the report we are saying that they are targeting Igbos. I'm not going to say on it, but one thing I want to say is that you can see the level of distortion on that area. You can see the level of distortion. I want you to ask yourself, are you safe in Nigeria? If this thing will happen elsewhere, do you think tomorrow it cannot happen that your comfort zone? If this thing happen in the West, do you think it cannot happen in the East? Do you think it cannot happen in coastal region? Or do you think it cannot happen in the North? If this distortion, this bombing took place in Ibadan, and remember, before this bombing, federal government has admitted that the bandits, the terrorists, they are in all the forests in Nigeria. Remember, before this bombing, the federal government admitted that terrorists was all over in the forest in Nigeria. Means we are not safe. And what is the crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It's crime that they want to protect the land, they want to protect these people. This is his crime. On the same issue Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting, those things is happening. Those things is coming to reality. And you are still holding that man. You are still holding that man, trying to safeguard his people, trying to protect his people, trying to protect the land of these people. And you want to tag him a terrorist? So I ask you guys, if this bombing in the West happened there, do you think it can't happen in the East? You think no man maybe no? Do you think no man maybe no? Do you also think no man may not? Or na coastal region, we can see the level of pie in the middle belt, in Jos, in Benue, in Kogi, in Calabar, in Yobe. We can see the level of pie there. So ask yourself, Nigeria know what is safe. You that are keeping moods, you that you're always on your handy, creating content, looking for Facebook money, will you be alive to enjoy that money? Go on board in a made skit, or go on comedia, or go on a made prank. Ịlụgo ụlọ lụọ nke anụnwa, ụlọ ndị ọzọ ka agbalị ife anụ, ụlọ mmadụ ka agbalị. Data ụlọ ị na-alụ, ị na-eko mee nke a, golu moto nke a, ụlọ ndị mmadụ ka agbalị ife na Ibadan. Moto ndị mmadụ ka agbalị there. All people were nwụrụ there. But before we go, my sincere condolence to the people that lost their life. And I also send my heartwarm wishes to those that are in the hospital for quick recovery. So, those houses, if I'm in Ibadan, those areas, do you think normal that your place is alone? It's normal. It's normal there. If it can happen somewhere, you think normal that your side. We are asking you guys to come together. Let's fight for this our freedom. Let's fight. And let's fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he is the only man that knows the way out. I don't know one the way out. Tell us. Only other man the way out, tell us. He one young woman the way out, tell us. Mazin Nandekano is the only man that knows the way out. It's not by his power, but he was born for this. All the prophecies, look at all the prophecies Mazin gave to us. Are they not happening? He tells us that they are in the forest. They are in the forest. Mazin said, they are in the forest today. The same federal government has confirmed, has admitted that there are people in the forest. There are terrorists in the forest. There are bandits in the forest. Is it not what Mazin Khan is fighting for? Is it not what he's saying for years? All he wanted for years. Now the same federal government that are still holding him has confirmed to you that those men are in the forest all over Nigeria. That those men are in the forest all over Nigeria. Look at the rate of kidnapping at Abuja. Look at the rate of kidnapping at Abuja. You know, when it haven't affect you, it will not talk. Maka nwata akwa na azụ amala na ije wọọlụ. Maka na ebulu ozu onye ọzọ n'isi ọdụ ka ebu ukwu nkwụ. If it haven't affect you, you will not talk. You will not act. You will see those that are speaking, that people like us, that we don't have jobs, that we don't have anything to say. But when it come to you, o metụrụ ịmalụ na ọgụrụ na-atụ oyi. O metụzi agụ ịmalụ na mmiri ọkụ na-egbu mbe. In Abuja, kidnappers going house to house, breaking burglar proof to kidnap people in their house. In Abuja, in federal capital, kidnappers breaking people's door. Every Monday, I'm around there. When you not appear the user, that I need the news on, and I appear the block. In a country, a politician is appreciating kidnappers, calling them bandits, even supporting people to come and donate money to give to bandits to release people. Patani. And you keep quiet. In only na achụ ego. Awụ m ọkaka. Awụ m odogwu. Onye ọkụ na-agba n'ụlọ ya na-achụ oke. A na-agwụ unu na ka ewole efife wee chụọ dịsa ewu ojii before chi aba na-ejie onye ọbụla akpa. All those Igbo young billionaire. Anụ ọbụla na-ezukọ ụlọ ya. Onye ọbụla na-ezukọ cars. Onye ọbụla na-ezukọ oji ewuru odogwu. Betu ụnọgụ na-agba ọkụ. You are showing how powerful you are. You are showing the kind of connection you have. How much security that are guiding you. How much intelligence that are following you. But your house is on fire. All your forest, according to Nigeria government, that admitted that the bandit is in all the forest. Terrorists is in all the forest. And I ask you, what are you doing to safeguard? Oh, sorry. And I ask you, what are you doing to safeguard your people? What are your contributions to safeguard your people? What are your contributions for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What are your contributions to IPOB? Listen. Ọkwanụ osi imi osu ọnụ ebefe isi ntị esoli anali ọkwa ntị anaghị anụ anụ ntị anaghị anụ something ebefe isi ntị esoli anali. It is time for you guys to join hands together to demand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Those few ones cannot defeat 70 million of fault. Those few ones that think they have connection to the France Caliphate in connection with the UK government cannot defeat 70 million of Biafrans. If we are sincere to fight for this, In Ibadan, let me also bring the video up. See the video. Go on, follow the video. It's important I bring the video up. Oh yeah? The video again. Now, ask yourself, what kind of bomb did these people use to cause this calamity? They will tell you it's a gas explosion. There's not a gas explosion there, my brother. There's not a gas explosion there, one mother. You hear diamond that planting around that area will cause this kind of damage. Or diamond. Oh, with such power. It causes such damages. So for those of you that think that they are safe, that they are in comfort zone, these people that this affected 2 weeks ago, a week ago, they don't have such in mind that such thing can happen to them. They don't have such in mind that such thing can happen to them. Then I ask you, you that are there at your comfort zone, that's your mansion, that's your beautiful house, that's your fine car, do you think something cannot happen to it in the next minute? Imagine not gonna happen. And now I'm that those people are in the forest. If Nigeria government can admitted that bandits, Boko Haram, and all those criminals, they are in a forest all over Nigeria, that tells you all you need to know, that we are not safe. That we are not safe. When Martin can establish ESN, you guys call him all sorts of names. But today, we are seeing the reality. We are seeing what Mazin Khan is fighting for. Okay, yeah, let's stop here. My next topic will be on Simon Ekpa. Yeah, on Simon Ekpa. First of all, let me bring this banner out. Tag Simon Ekpa. Although he's here watching me, no, they don't need to tag him. He's here. He's here watching me. He's here watching me. I want to show you guys something. Mm, mm, mm. The next topic will be on Simon Ekpa. Yeah. You guys know. Let me say something before I can able to bring all those things out. You guys know. I have told Simon Ekpa that Monday sit at home is not doing anything. I go mail without time without number. That Monday sit at home is not doing anything. Monday sit at home will create awareness. Listen, Monday sit at home. We all create awareness what is happening in in our place. But knowing Nigeria, they don't care. All the awareness we created about a sudden rendition of Mazin Kanu, what did the international community do? Nothing. All the awareness we created, and we are still created, and we are still tweeting. What did the international community did? Nothing. That's why I told Simon Ekpa, I told him that Monday sit at home. The only thing is that he will create awareness why we are sitting at home and nothing more. The next thing that is affecting us, it will affect our state economy, it will affect individual, it will affect our fathers, our mothers. All you know, because Nigeria government don't care. And for 2 years that have federal government condemn it, you guys are too emotional. Chief of staff senators. All those things is politics, nonsense. I ask you, federal government to condemn yes or no? I want to learn. Can the federal government they make towards it? Nothing, because this is what they want. They want us to do what? To even at some time to come against what we are fighting for. Which only one lady named Omenana. Ọkwa ife dị n'ana. Yeah. I had to have the name of At some point, that lady is complaining, asking why this money, this na anyị na-achụ. Ọka isi wee chụta ya. This na anyị na-achụ. Ọka isi wee chụ ya. Guess what? Because people are feeling the impact now. Because the more you keep on doing this, the more you keep on affecting your people. At some point, your people will start turning against it. This is their strategies. I have the lady's video here. No, I don't know. Let me check. No, I have. Excuse me, just hold on. Hold on. I want you guys to listen to it. Just hold on. Let's listen to it a bit before we proceed. Hold on. Let's go to his Facebook. Yeah. Yeah. I want you guys to listen. Yeah, okay. Just let's listen to it a bit so we can.
But on a boom this say and whoop one. Madam get whoop one will bone. Otego Mazenam the canon on anger. After the moon, no, but no, if a jack came. Hello. Don't Mazenam the canon so whether I know. I can eat jacka. Madam Bosse de Capata, no. Or believe a jack came. Oh, you have got continue. Nebo Bubelechi, Nebo Bubelechi. Oh, no, Gant, near a garden, a fellow was now what here. Opulota come with the revelation now what here. More than 1 year ago, come drop a message in written message in what here. Oh, you're our geeky. Manobolo no na ya nifa bedu this Biafra. Unu gafu. No deka this Biafra. On a megide ndi ba imo.
No, I'm there.
Hello. Nwalo wa no wa na azo. Azina ndi shinde ba na golunia. Outside the media, outside the camera. Mnaju, is there no other way?
No, I'm there. Yeah. Okay.
Oburu that na na-ekwu Biafra n'ụwa. Ndị ilo na-awụ. Oburu ndị ilo ka a na-agba egbe. Okwu odidi. Ifuru Biafra sit at home dey ewepụta. Ejizi mbọsa ahụ wee mere mbọsa eji eme ọtụtụ mpụ na awụwa na East. When Aju, is there no other way? But there is another way. It's just that we are not looking. When
you move your body, you move your mind.
Oh, this thing.
Essex.
Just hold on a minute. Not load this thing in there.
I'm the kind of guy. I am not tired. I got tired. Will bone. The works of our heroes past, the back all day. I be a nobi. In the balumbo, no there balumbo. Like I said, there got to be another way. I had to go well one way. Oh, they go be super mom. My grandmother got what you hold for an angle over. Nannemu during the first. Oh, they go. So, Gamma Namta Guno, now man no capability declare Biafra, go away na toya. In as much as they do serious. He declare Biafra.
That is noisy.
Obodo Igbo na support to Biafra. At number umunne no na ani Igbo na support to Biafra. So he declare go the Biafra. How will you declare it? Because he gave the Nigerian government. What became hallucination, imagination? Biafra, the Republic of Biafra have taken place. Did the provision for this Biafra? The money for Biafra. A we go school of Biafra. How many schools does Biafra have? Nkusoku anu obona. Obona me kutelo situfu oku mboto happen. How many industries? In a quiet for that now, Biafra bu only but a consciousness, a state of mind. For now.
Very good.
I remember that day my mother Pulunese na about Tawaimo. And I webe. Maka Biafra. On about suffer her dear life. And all of the people known at that particular place, Bundi Igbo, all of the people known at that particular market, on that seat at home day, All of them were Igbos. Even though Nasa the fan no, because of one reason or the other, a lot of people came out. But we find out that in the same Enugu state, they were a place dominated by Indi, actually make a half. It was a place of Gabiru, Niflo, Igafo, Indiano, and who are in.
So we have to stop here. Let me continue the program. I continue the program. Let me continue the program. I continue the program. So now again, even made this lady, you make this statement because of the heat, because of what the heat. They are. I don't want to feel now because of the sit at home. Even able to about sit at home. Now my mother galafia. I will not away my mother about what's on everything. This thing contributes because this sit at home is not doing anything. Even now, got Simon, I told him, this sit at home is not doing anything. Rather, in as much we are enforcing it in our people, at some point, our people will start coming against what we are fighting for. This lady, one of it. A man come na this lady actually Biafra. Actually Biafra. I'm going to go to our Biafra. But at some point, the sit-at-home energy, the sit-at-home discussion is affecting him. It's affecting his mother. He's now asking you on any other way. Can you take this Biafra? That will tell you that now Biafra can't Biafra. But the way the handles there now, although they're comfortable with it, and not only her, a lot of people, they are not comfortable. But this is what the enemy wanted. This is what federal government wanted. But people guys were involved and sit at home or hey, here close. Kokeke gachala boot, gachala ami ke boot ya. Kokeke gachala ami ke boot ya. And ma do Simon Epa. So this thing can not be no. Then I'm going to know Epa steady. He listened to my program. Then guess what? Some days ago, I put something in our tweets. Tweety. Now I was from security meeting. Because all I know, Simon Epa will only ask. I see Julian. For me, Simon is a liar. You know, he will take advantage of you. And he will tell you what you need to know. This also go, we will also go question na war. But more says now I will tell you the truth. I'm gonna say, listen, it is sincere. Even our people need. At everybody will say, yes, you are doing something. There are two things here, man. You must only two things here, man. One, make sure that all those oil companies in our land stop oil from flowing. Let's forget about coastal region. Let's control our own land, Abia, Enugu, Anambra. All those oil, make sure they are stopped. Second, the army barrack. Yeah, can they preach or no? Then some days ago, a pump out with this thing, with press release. Oh, man, there's music, wake and wake when you need the mother with Timbolombo, with Ezo Kuchineke. With Ezo Kuchineke. A pump out. After one memo, let me bring up the memo. Let's see the memo from him. Let's see the memo from him. From Simon Ekpa. when I bring up the memo, also go on his Twitter to confirm what I'm saying. Because I had the say about. Yeah, this is the memo. Go to his Twitter, you also see the memo. You also see it. Ị gaa na his Twitter, ya afụkwa ya. Na gịnị ka o kwu? Gịnị ka o kwu na this memo? I want you guys to listen. This happened on 16 January 2024. Also, Biafra Republic government in exile. The solution of emergency security meeting of Biafra resistance fighters. 2. One, to intensify the economy strangulation of the Islamic State of Nigeria by making sure that the Biafra government and its forces stop all oil exportation and exploration. One that you have done ever since. The second one, also about every command must intensify the legitimation of all Nigeria terrorists, headquarter army, police, and others terrorists in uniform. One that you have done ever since. Commander-in-Chief, Biafra Army Forces Amon Eba. These two things in where? This Maazị Ezume eziokwu Chineke. If I na-ekwu here is eziokwu Chineke, eziokwu akọlọ mmiri. For you that are watching me, don't say that I'm making this up. Go to his X handle. You will see this memo on 16th of January. The two things in Nagwe called the there. Oh, Maazị Ezumezu na-agwa unu. Ọ ga na-ekwu, ọ bụla nwa boy na-ekwu. Those are the same way I'm addressing Chika Paul Edoziemu. The two things all to bring IPOB together, you know. Otelaka, Okuluzo, Okwelonwa, Paul Achebe. Biagokwu the same thing in Nagwe. I have a very small platform, very small space, but whatever we preach here is going to them. Whatever we preach in here, they are getting the message. They are getting the message. Two things in Nagwea. If you want to tackle this, if you want to face the reality, make sure that all the oil exploitation in Igbo land is stopped. Oil exploitation from Imo State, from Abia State, from Anambra State. Nke Igbo ọwụrụ gịnị? Gaa ka gị na ndị ajekwa n'aka, ndị amị bala aka nọ jekwa n'aka. Then, ka mụọ Maazị Ezumezu, yes. Okay. Ofu anya nje negwu. Ka na-enekwa egwu na ọ dị ka emeta gị ya. Because no human being, the only thing that is constant in life is change. Somebody can change from bad to good, from good to bad. The only thing that lasts forever. All this thing now, you know, changing. That's the only constant thing. Changing. So I told him, now I'll pump all this in this memo out. From this memo, he wasn't now for the pipeline. So this is the propaganda again. When he may attack oil pipeline, You don't need to say it. You don't need to put in your Twitter. People will be confirming it. No? All the propaganda. I see I'm okay there, but no. I know I'm only able Simon Ekpa. I know you too well. Now, can I put the tweet bring it up? That Nanka na Boko Nka na Boko. Liars. Yeah, we have one of the tweets here. So let's bring the second one. I will tell the second one was this is my program, fanatical IPOB program. We don't say things here because we have mouth to say it or out of propaganda or to blackmail people. No, we say it the way it is. Now the first tweet. Now in the first tweet, that first tweet was still the same on 16th. On 16th, to release this memo that they are going to attack. They are going to stop pipeline. That same day, go tweet this thing. Breaking news. Fire on heritage oil pipeline. No gree for anybody. The first has uprooted the pipeline onto the upper land and nothing will stop it. Till the oil stop flowing from the well. All those is propaganda. Propaganda. No, it cannot deceive people like us with propaganda. Look at the second one again. Yeah? This was on 17th January 2024. Before next week, before next week, the Biafra resistance fighter will put more pipeline on flames, all geared towards to stop the resources being used by Nigeria Islamic State to fund terrorists. It's called economic stagnation, you know. All those things, all those propaganda. One day, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was somebody Chineke kpọrọ in this journey. And everything Okwu ọ na-abịa na-eme except one. No one become greatness through imitation. No one. You may have the charisma to control people, to outsmart people, but you don't have the charisma, you don't have what it takes to lead people. You want there? You don't have what it takes to deliver what people want. You want there? You don't have what it takes to restore Biafra. I see that only anybody that is against what he's doing and say that what he's doing is not the way, is not the best way. Let that person confront, put your idea on table. No check. If I check and find that your own is better than mine, he will abandon his own movement and join you. This is what of Mazna. But from now up till now, nobody I have to go. More better idea than Mazna the Kano. Nobody, no one anybody I have to go. More go better ideas more than Mazna the Kano. Only Mazna the Kano. Simon Ekpa. Yeah, no. The struggle have put food on your table. Take it home. Take it home. I told them when they are saying that they want to repatriate you in Nigeria, they want to do this now. I told them no, they can't do that. I go and watch I said they can't do that because we are in a country that law works. Apart from Finland, EU law protect ego. Apart from Finland protect ego, EU law protect also. Because whatever you are doing in a mere towards EU law, I'm watching you. All those oil to stop oil exportation from our land, you have no capacity. In what year? Gaka gị na ndị aja ekwe n'aka, in what year? You will sit at home, disturb our mothers, disturb our fathers. You will sit at home, disturb peace of Igbo land, making people to start asking questions about Biafra. And that is why you see that now. And then again, because after Ikwele, what happened to Ikwele? You are on that meeting, on that ground. Will take Leru how many days? It's in a fight for Biafra. So when we a lot of antecedents, I want to know it will pure. We know how it started. Kiss baby, I'm a kiss baby though. I am a ndị kpapụ n'ụzọ. I am a ndị idewe n'ilu. Then wee na-aga. At some point, a kpapụ n'ụzọ. Okay, the recent one. Ya maka Madam Azuka. He used Madam Azuka. We're making it. We're silent here. Another of He used Madam Azuka. Silent another of also Madam Oyibo. Also Madam Bridget. He used Azuka for it. Today, okay, Madam Azuka. Give me Madam Azuka today. Madam Adewa, I fully work and especially in your so bad law. Since then, up to now, I cannot own Madam Adewa. Near suspension, no? Today, with Ngozi Olabeze, and then the Queen, I have people that when you are not applied, the spirit of Biafra will expose you. It's just time. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was born for this cause. And he had him when he said he will keep on fighting. Either he restore Biafra or he buy on the way of getting Biafra. We say na Mazi Ezume no na ndụ ya adị. Na ọ ya adị ndụ nwetara Biafra. But I joke Simon Ekpa. Will you go back to Biafra land to start? You see, no. When you go there and they will buy you, they will do this. He's afraid. A freedom fighter a true freedom fighter is not afraid of his death. Look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to be out the next day, he knows what to do. He will be out the next day. But he refused. And all people are sick. See it or see no. See it or see no. You want to compare yourself to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You want to compare yourself to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Start creating content on media. MWZ for something Biafra, United States of Biafra. One of them, their capital will Eba. Can you imagine? From he create currency, it in currency. Eba. Now, today, no database. On October, they declare Biafra, no database can collect. We are busy doing nothing. I remember my father then was busy doing nothing. Or you name your gullible followers busy doing nothing. My people, the hard calls. My program is for hard calls. If you are not hard, you cannot withstand my program because when you go with this Chineke, if what I'm saying, even about the truth, I'm here to be collected, and I will request you to come up on media and to challenge me with evidence. Because whatever I said, I have evidence. And that's why I refuse to put a telephone number. A lot of people have telling me to put a telephone number. If you inbox me, I say, no. And I may chase a crowd. But you know, even if I put a phone number here today, I found the man did against, man did not with me. But I don't put. You mad that now is good now okay. You mad is good now one. You mad that now you are fighting for this Biafra in life, in death, in open, in secret. Come up and put your face. I don't put my phone number. If you want that, go to Ada Dollar Man France. Or about that go there, kilo. I knew freedom fighter. I'm one of them. So, Biafrans, on this note, ana m asụ na onye afọ tata na ya afụ echi ndụ nwoke ndụ nwaanyị na ọ ya dụrụ anyị na ama mbosi eke mbosi onye mbosi afọ mbosi nkwọ obodo egbu anyị egbu onwe ya n'ihi na ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwa ada nwa ọkụkọ nwe nwa ọsọ onye si na isi anyị na-awa aja anyị eji isi wee chụọ aja n'echiche echi adị echi agụ n'anya fụrụ agụ na ọsọ na-eme na onwere ka itinye okwute ka ịtụkpụrụ okwute n'ime mmiri ka mkpụrụ mmiri benye sere enu na ihe ọma ya emere anyị ndụ anyị ya adị ndụ maazị na nkanụ ya adị ndụ ụmụ anyị ya adị ana Biafra ya ajụ oyi n'afọ ndị na ndị ana a sị m ka ọ dụrụ anyị na mma mbosi eke mbosi oyi mbosi afọ mbosi nkwọ afịa na Igbo n'azụ ise. Please share the program and hit the like button. And if you want a challenge, open debate, I'm here. If my English is not good enough, I use only Igbo to express myself. And I know that people will understand what I'm saying. So ask me, bye bye. Yeah.